I'd encourage everybody here to eventually be an expert, right? Here's how you become an expert. It's a three-step formula. Okay, you ready? Study, do, and teach. Study, do, and teach. Study, do, and teach. No expert that I know was an expert before they started teaching. This is a really common disconnect that I think people have, especially when they're new. They want to be an expert and then teach, but you become an expert through the act of teaching, right? You become an expert by learning something and implementing it and teaching it, right? I promise everybody on this webinar, okay, if you'll follow this formula, okay, for the next 6 months, it is impossible to do what I'm about to tell you to do without being an expert in what we're doing. Okay, you guys ready? You guys want to be an expert within the net? Now, here's a cool thing. If you're an expert in internet marketing, you're a real expert. Experts in this niche get paid a lot of money. I mean, you see Chris Record, he's an expert in doing what he's doing. You know, he's been doing this in Power Network an hour a night. You know, you work a full-time job, you work 10 hours a day. You've got a family, you've got 2 kids, you're doing this an hour a night, and last month you made 24,000, right? And this month you'll probably do more. And so experts in this business get paid a lot of money. Okay, you guys ready for the formula to become an expert? Okay, here's what you do. For the next 6 months, study a subject for, it could be for 15 minutes. You could be listening to an Inner Circle audio when you're driving in your car and have that be your study, okay, because you don't have a lot of time. A lot of you guys have jobs, you work, so listen to stuff in your downtime as you're driving around in your car. Turn your car to a drive time university, right? We say that all the time, and not everybody does it. I'm telling you guys, if you do it, it'll change your life. Turn your car to a drive time university. Turn off the radio for 6 months. You don't need it for the next 6 months. Every day, take something you learn and implement it into a blog post. There's a magic that happens when you write down what you're learning, and as you're writing it, I want you to write it not like you're not an expert. I want you to write it like you're teaching it to people and you're teaching them to do what you just learned how to do. Okay? Write it like you're the teacher. Write it like you're the teacher. Next week we're going to talk about video marketing and how to make compelling videos. A lot of people, they look at my videos, they say, "Guy, you just get on these videos, you talk, you're so confident in these videos. You know, I'm not confident in videos like that, Dave. How could I possibly do that?" Well, guys, when I got online, I saw other people making these badass videos. I thought the same thing, so I put a camera up, I got in front of the camera, and I sat there my first video. I remember turning that camera on and off and on and off and deleting the video 50 times because I felt so stupid in front of the camera. So I felt so stupid, I started making screencast videos, and it was about video 40 that I put up on the internet before I actually felt confident on video, right? It was like video 40. It wasn't my first video. It was like 3 months of making videos all the time, and then I was confident, right? And now, 3 years later, you know, it doesn't matter the situation. I'm confident in talking about what I'm talking about because I study, I write about something, I teach something, right? I do live stuff every single week. I teach and 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 I teach what I'm learning. And when you teach what you're learning and you do it every single day, you can't do that for an hour a day without being an expert in 6 months. It's impossible to do. And experts in this niche get paid a lot of money. So that's how you become an expert. It's a simple formula. Study, do, teach.